Today we are going to be cooking poached eggs. Okay, let's get started. You're going to need a frying pan that's deep enough to hold about an inch, inch and a half of water. We're going to need some kind of slotted spoon or skimmer for picking the eggs out of the water when they're cooked, and some kind of rubber spatula that you use in cake baking. Just in case the eggs stick to the bottom, we can just free them off. Okay, let's get some hot water in the pan. I'd say we need about an inch, inch and a half of water. Going to start off by adding the eggs in their shells into the water and just roll them around for 15-20 seconds. What this does is this cooks the membrane just inside the shells and will hopefully give us a firmer egg that stays in shape. Okay, as they say in all good TV programs, here's some I prepared earlier. I normally let them sit for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let's get some heat on and get the eggs in the water. Okay, we can just sit those there on a lowish heat for a while until they start to firm up. Normally takes anywhere between 3 and 4 minutes to cook a poached egg, depending on how you like them. If you like your egg really hard, obviously leave it in for another couple of minutes. So just going to increase the heat slightly as we can see the whites firming up. We don't want to go too high, otherwise the water is going to start to boil and it's going to send the egg all over the pan. Now there's lots of different methods that are talked about for doing poached eggs. People talk about having a deep saucepan, swirling the water, putting vinegar in, adding salt in, and I'm sure those methods all work, but it all just seems a bit of a faff. Whereas this gives you a nice simple poached egg. Great on toast, great on a hash brown, waffles, anything like that. It doesn't need to be overly complicated. Okay, so we can see the whites are starting to firm up, so just get a little bit more heat in there. Now we're going to bring the rubber spatula into play. What I'm going to do is just make sure those eggs are free floating in the water. As the yolks are a bit heavier, when you break the shell and the egg lands in the water, sometimes the yolk will fall to the bottom of the pan. It doesn't stick exactly, but it certainly wants to stay in place. So okay, so now they're free floating, and bring the heat right up. You can use the rubber spatula to slosh water over them if we want to firm them up a bit, or we can just sit and wait. Let's say if you like a harder egg, then you're probably going to want to go a couple more minutes than I will here. I like a runny egg with a nice yolk. Okay, knocking the heat off there. They're looking just about done for me. So what I'll do, just lift that up with the skimmer, drain the water off. I've got 2 hash browns that I've had baking in the oven. There we have it, poached eggs, simple as that. If you've enjoyed today's video and found it useful, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you'll get notification when I release future videos. Thanks for watching.